I'm getting in one last run on this day, and then I'm going to vote for my record journal, Athletes of the Week. I'm still going to vote for Record Journal Athlete of the Week. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you may happen to be tuning in. I am Brian Carpenter, sports editor of the Meriden Record Journal, and welcome to Week 4, the Grand Slam edition of Winter Athletes of the Week. Aaron, here we are, man, way atop a hill. Hey, the Olympics get going this week, and that's why we brought you our special cold opening, because it literally is a cold opening. Aaron, what we got, about 3 degrees Fahrenheit on this day? At least you don't have the icicles, at least you thawed out from last time we were by the babbling brook. Today we're here before this freshly fallen, silent shroud of snow. That's our obligatory Paul Simon reference of the week as we get after it here in Week 4. First of all, our winners. You saw him at the top of the show, Jumpin' Jack Roberts from Lyman Hall Hockey. Congratulations to you, Jack. And from Wilcox Tech Girls Basketball, Miss Leah Farrell. Leah, congratulations to you as well. Keep playing well for Coach TJ Tom Johnson over on Oregon Road. All right, let's get after it with our Week 4 slate of candidates. And Aaron, this is kind of a neat week we got this week because we have all 4 classes represented, from freshman all the way up to senior. And we've got a lot of different sports. It's kind of the variety pack this week. So let's get to it. We're going to start with the boys this week and over inside in the hockey rinks. I got to tell you, one of my favorite winter sports, in fact, it is my favorite winter sport, hands down, is hockey. And when it comes to hockey, I'm a big Bruin fan. And I also like our local teams because they're so very good, especially the Wallingford teams. And got to say, my 2 favorite defensemen right now are Charlie McAvoy of the Bruins and this young man right here from the Sheehan Titans, Mr. Brendan Hilinski. Brendan Hilinski, what a player for the Titans, man. Like a little Bobby Orr. Dude, he mans the blue line. He could score. In fact, last Wednesday, he had a hat trick against Amity. And he scored 2 goals to get Sheehan out to a 4-zip lead. Amity comes charging back. They cut to 4-3 early in the third period. And that is when Brendan completed his hat trick. Timely goal and a 7-3 Sheehan win that puts the Titans, as I speak here on a beautiful Monday, at 10-1, and they rank number 1 in the CIAC Division II points. Brendan Hilinski, babe, 12 goals, 13 assists. He's a defenseman, and he is boys nominee number 1 here in Week 4. Our second nominee, going inside to the basketball court. Our hottest team? Yes, of course, the Platte Panthers. And right here, a big part of it, sophomore guard, Mr. Justin Black. Justin has been averaging just under 10 points a game while the Panthers have reeled off 7 wins in a row. And he had, so far, what is his season high, 17 points against Bristol Eastern on Friday. Hit 5 3-pointers, Justin did. And that gave the Panthers, that was their 7th win in a row, most recent win, and put him at 9-3 going into tonight's game against Bristol Central. Again, it's Monday night. I know you're not going to see this till Wednesday. What a big game for Justin and the Panthers going against Donovan Clingan and the unbeaten Bristol Rams. Hope they did well in that game. For now, Justin Black, congratulations. You are boys nominee number 2 here in Week 4. Third and final nominee, we're going inside to the pool. Aaron, I got to send you inside to the pool, get a fresh photo of this young man because this picture is from a couple years back when this boy was first nominated Athlete of the Week. He's back again. He is from Lyman Hall, Mr. Kenny Lagameo. And Kenny's off to a real good start this year. You know, he and his brother Jarek, a real 1-2 punch there for the Titans. We're going with Kenny. He's got 8 individual wins through Lyman Hall's first 5 meets. And what a versatile swimmer. He's winning in the IM, backstroke, butterfly, breaststroke. He's also been on the medley relay, 200 freestyle relay. Kenny and the Trojans getting after it. They're now in the Division II segment of their schedule, and they've won their first 3 meets. What else does Kenny have in store for us this season? We're going to find out right now. He is boys nominee number 3 here in Week 4. All right, shift over to the girls. A little shift. Woo! Hey, we got a nice girls package here for you to start. I'm going to save, Aaron, I think our youngest one for last. We're going to start with our 2 point guards from basketball. It's funny how that worked out. It just did. Our first one from Maloney High School right here, the senior captain, Miss Amal Bahili. And hey, what a season for the Maloney Spartans. And they're 10-1 going into this week. They are one of the top teams in the CCC, one of the top teams in Class L. What a season. And Amal, she's the point guard. She's senior captain along with Gracie Massacott. Coach John Vieira is always talking up his senior captains. He loves them. He's got two good ones. And Amal, she runs the show at the point, and she's averaging about 7.5 points a game. And last week, she got the Spartans rolling in their rivalry match against the Panthers of Platte. She scored 13 points and got a lot of them early on when the rest of the team was kind of struggling there against Platte. Amal, the point guard, got them rolling. Followed with 10 points against Hartford Public. Keep it up, young lady. You are girls nominee number 1 here in week 4. Second nominee, we said it was a point guard. Who could it be? She's a little bit younger than Amal. She in high school, Miss Olivia Cassey. Congratulations to you, Olivia. You've been very solid all year. And this young lady, now she's following in the footsteps of a girl who played point guard for the Sheehan Titans for 3 years. Of course, Miss Caitlin Velez, who's now down at Randolph-Macon in Virginia. So she's filling big shoes, and Liv has been up to it. She's really doing quite well. She's averaging 12.75 points a game. Again, this was on Monday going into this week's slate of action. And she just had 20, season-high 20, which makes it her career high, Aaron, if you think about it, because she's only a sophomore, against Cheshire. Big win for the Titans. And Olivia also had 18 2 nights earlier against East Haven. Adds up to good stuff for you, young lady. You are girls nominee number 2 here in week 3. Our third and final nominee, as we said, she is the youngest, and she's only a freshman. But the girl's got pedigree. Here, let's introduce her first. She is from Cheshire High School, Miss Leah Farrell. And if that name ring a bell, it should, because she is the younger sister of Ryan Farrell, who was our runner of the year, state open champ, indoor-outdoor seasons, and along comes Leah. Her big brother's off to Louisville, and Leah steps right into his shoes. And, at the SEC East Sectional, opened the indoor track postseason last week, she won the 600 meters, which her brother won in his junior year, back when the indoor track had their postseason meets. He was state open champ in that event. Along comes Leah, and she wins it with a personal best, 144. And she was also on the 4x800 relay that finished first at that East Sectional with a school record time of 10 minutes, 42 seconds. There was point something or another in there too, but Aaron, it's too much math for me on this beautiful winter's day. 10:42, and in that race, Leah ran with Julia Rubino and Eva Curran and Miss Alexa Chacon. How about that? SEC East Sectional champs for Leah in a relay and in an individual race. We'll see what she does in the overall SEC championships this week, which, by the way, we must tip our cap to the Sheehan Lady Titans for winning that. Really interested to seeing how girls like Avery Winters and Aaron Brennan and the 4x2 relay do at the SEC championships. For now, end of statement. Leah Farrell is girls nominee number 3 here in week 4. And that's it, a full slate on this beautiful day at this beautiful view up above Valley View Elementary School in Portland. That's where Aaron dragged me on this day and made me slide down that hill on that sled. Actually, to be honest, I haven't done it yet. And should I die before I wake, it's on Aaron Flom. Aaron, in the meantime, keep up the good work, my man Sean Kidd Krofsick, and all the people who've been voting in our contest. Hey, now through Sunday night, no football this weekend, so you got plenty of time to think. Cast your vote. MyRecordJournal.com/athletes. Go on and vote for the kids. It's been a good winter season. It's nice to actually have a winter season with the virus in retreat again. Feels like we're going to get everything in, and it just seems like we're miles beyond where we were just a couple weeks ago. Exhale. On that note, I am Brian Carpenter, sports editor of the Meriden Record Journal. Thanks for tuning in. Be good.